Hey there guys, so today we have another Battle Beers. I'm really excited to bring this one to you guys. This is a Battle Beers between three IPAs, and I have to thank a bunch of people for this one. So first off, we have Treehouse's Julius. Obviously, you guys know that one from Munson, Massachusetts. I thank John for doing the quick trade. Thank you so much for this one. We have the Brew Gentleman's Braddock. General Braddock's IPA. I have reviewed this one, but the head brewer, Zach, actually thought that I was sent beer in improper package, so I'm really excited to get an awesome package from him and the people at Brew Gentleman, and I'm reviewing this on behalf of them. So thank you so much, Zach. And then we have a beer, thank you to Geoff for that amazing box, and this is Foam Brewers from Burlington, Vermont, a new brewery, nameless IPA. Don't know much about this IPA, but they're all around, I believe, 6.7, 6.8, and 7%. And so really excited. I had a friend mix them up for me, poured them out. I have no clue which one's which, so we're gonna dig them out. First of all, he poured them without much head, and I could just looking down, they all are haze bombs. It's kind of like orangey kind of haze. I'm trying to show you guys. Appearance on these is almost all the same, so they're all mixed up. I don't know which one's which. Let's dig this one. Oh wow. Wonderful kind of like bright piney note. Big pine, this pine needle quality, just bunch of kind of like, but it also is underlying the tropical fruits. Juicy orange for days. Cheers. Follows. There's a zippy kind of like prickly green pine that like takes over the palate. It's very nice though. It's not like sticky or too aggressive on the pine. It's sort of this kind of air freshener kind of pine. It's very bright, and it's almost like eating pine needles of spruce. But then underlying, there's a little bit this tangerine quality. Some oranges jump through. A wonderful kind of nice kind of bready, leaning towards biscuity, but a touch of like touch of biscuity malt. But then really nice and clean. Has a little bit of mouthfeel from that malt quality. And this glides away quite nicely. Has a little bit of bitterness on the finish. Very delicious stuff. I actually don't know which one that is. Then again, this beer I've never had. This one I've had, and this one I've had, obviously. So big juice bomb. This already smells like Julius. It smells like just straight, like huge mango notes. Like juicy oranges. Orange Julius. Oh, there you go. You get that bubblegum note. This is Julius. Love that Julius. So compared to this one, it's very subtle on qualities. It doesn't attack you as aggressively. Again, this is like a very nice kind of attack of pine. Very inviting, where it's not as bracingly bitter. This one's just much more mild, less peaks on its flavor profile. While it is mild, it still jumps up with this wonderful kind of like green quality, like green, a little bit of herbaceous kind of notes, but then there's this mild like floating around of just like juicy orange, more of that mango, more of that papaya coming through. Again, papaya is not the most aggressive of the tropical fruits, and it sort of has that wonderful like soft kind of papaya note, very soft IPA. And with that bubblegum note, soft mouthfeel, not too much like sweetness, a little bit of like light breadiness in the middle, light doughy kind of quality even, and then really subtle in bitterness. So that one I'm gonna guess is Julius. And then we're digging the last one. This one it smells almost like pineapple. Big pineapple notes, a nice kind of like, again, a ripe, fresh orange being ripped open. Pineapple. This one's intensely soft, wow. This one almost is like a sibling of the Julius. If anything, leaning towards a little bit more juicy. This one actually drinks like more like fresh orange juice than it does drink like this. Wow. Wonderful notes of just like fresh, zesty orange, pulpy, a little bit of like nice kind of like bready quality in the middle. Not too much bitterness. This literally just tastes like juice. This is insane. That is so good. The mouthfeel is actually less soft and chewy as this one, but that almost offers to that kind of like juice kind of quality. I don't know. Maybe that's the foam. I don't know. But this one has a little bit more complexity of notes, a little bit more like dancing around of like tropical fruits. You're like trying to look for them. pie jumping here, orange jumping here, mango jumping here. It just has a little bit more kind of a richness and complexity to it, but this one is super banging. As I smelled it, dank, big dankness, wow. But really nice and juicy, wow. This almost reminds me a little bit of Heady Topper, which is really nice. Big grapefruit, dank, piney, but not overly aggressive on piney. This is almost like Focal Banger, almost like a Heady Topper pulled back. Man, guys, I could definitely see people choosing any one of these three. You want that creamy softness here. You want that kind of big, dank kind of quality, but also just like piney notes and a little bit more bitterness. Maybe you want that instead, but still offer with a good amount of like juicy qualities, pineapple, and more of that orange zestiness, grapefruit coming through. And this one is the most mild of the bunch, but also just, drinks like juice. Maybe you want that. Maybe you don't want the complexity and richness of tropical fruit. You want something that drinks a little bit more in between these two. This one has a little bit more bitterness, but leaning towards the tropical fruit instead of the pine that this one has. They're all amazing. I'm just gonna guess what they are. This one being Julius, this one being Brew Gentleman, this one being Nameless. As for my personal preference, I'd probably go with this one, then this one, then this one. I like that this has a little bit of that kind of Heady Topperish kind of note to it. Find out the result. Julius, boom. Okay, so that was my number one. That was Nameless. Okay, and then this one is General Braddock. So the Heady Topper-ish like one is Nameless. It really does drink like Heady Topper more and more I drink it. It's really scary. And this was straight juice. I want to say this is actually like a good amount better than what I remember from the growler. Yeah, it's completely different. So Zach, you're completely right for sending me a different beer. So until next time, guys, cheers. Again, my preference goes 1, 2, 3, but I can see it being completely different. They're all like on par, 100 level IPAs. I'm blown away. Until next time, guys, cheers. Later.